Hey, Bean Beauties. I bought a Dooney bag of the month for April. I did. I didn't have to pay shipping. And if you want to know how I didn't have to pay shipping, because that's a thing now with Dooney, then come on back and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, Bean Beauties. I got something that was in the April bag of the month for Dooney and Bourke. If you're not familiar, Dooney and Bourke on the I Love Dooney website, that's their outlet. Items are not made for outlet. Items are overruns, out of season, planned sales that they have over there. This is what it looks like. Most of the time during the year, in the month, they have what they call a bag of the month, and they will feature certain bags of the month. Originally, when I started buying them, and Tara from Tara's boutique, she's actually the queen of Dooney bag. I had bought them before I got on YouTube and before I was really watching YouTube in the handbag community. I had purchased the Dooney bags of the month like once or twice, and then I started watching her. I found her, and I saw that she saw them all. She was buying them each month. And when I got on YouTube, I reached out to her. I said, "Hey, I got one," and she invited me to send her a link, and she would share it, and we became fast friends. Fast friends because she found out how much I love Dooney and Bourke. So Tara, you've been one of the persons from the very beginning who was so sweet and kind to me from the beginning. You gave me tips and tricks. We were up at 3 o'clock in the morning because she's in Pacific time, so she's behind me. So, she's a late night owl. I'm a late night owl. And, she's one of my 3 a.m. BFFs. I had said, I'm not sure when I had said last month, I think maybe, that I was no longer going to be doing Dooney the bag of the month for a couple of reasons. They're doing some changes I wasn't really happy about. Number one, number two, I have a lot of in my collection, and there was just not anything that was grabbing my attention. And three, because it was stressful trying to get it out in time for y'all to make your decisions. So I didn't want to become y'all to be dependent on watching my videos so that you could decide whether or not to get it. So I just decided to bow out and told Tara I probably wouldn't be getting anything as a bag of the month. If I get something, I'll probably be fine with unboxing it the next month or whenever, 2 months later, as I do, just whatever. So this is how it comes. So I saw this one and I was like, I have to have it. So here's the bag of the month. I don't have this in my collection. I was always hesitant about getting it because of the fact that the strap is not detachable, and that's one of my rules. Here's the thing, unfortunately, is that it's $79, but you still have to pay $15 in shipping. Even with $15 in shipping, you're still saving a lot of money. But I've had some hiccups with Dooney. I just really didn't want to pay. I didn't want to pay. So let's see. Here we go. So this color is red. It's red. Of course, I couldn't decide what color that I wanted, and I thought I just kept going back and back to this color. So it is a north-south camera bag, because camera bags are usually like this, the ones that I have in my collection, and this one's north-south. So this is kind of like my Danube. You probably can't see it there. LV, which I really like. So when I saw it, I said, you know what, I really wanted it. I'm not going to pay the shipping, and I don't want to pay more money to get the bag. It's just not, because the things that were on sale I had. We've had that conversations before, and I'm like, I'm just not going to do it, Dooney. I'm just not going to do it. So of course, one night, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm trolling eBay, and eBay has an I Love Dooney eBay store, and they get free shipping. So if you order from I Love Dooney from the eBay store, you get free shipping. Now, how can you give free shipping on eBay, but you can't give free shipping on your own website? Does not make sense to me. Does not make sense. Do you have more volume on eBay? Do you have less volume on eBay? I don't know. I would think it'd probably be about the same. This is just called a camera crossbody. Yeah, it's just a camera crossbody in red. So it does not have it does not have the detachable straps, but I know, it's very, very generous, so it definitely will fit me crossbody. Ta-da! See? Let me show you. Perfect fit on the setting that they gave. Let's see, what's the settings? They have, there is 7 holes in here, and from the bottom it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the 4 settings, so you still have 3 more to make it shorter for yourself if you're smaller or more petite person than I am. I'm 5'4.5", 5'5", 260. That gives you lots of options as far as making it longer or shorter for yourself. But there are brave Dooney souls out there where if it doesn't work for them, they cut the strap off. I can't do that. Someday I will, someday, but not today. So here is the pocket on the inside right there. Let me see if my cell phone will fit. Hold on, I have it on the charger. So here is my cell phone. My cell phone is iPhone 14 Pro Max. I always have to think about it. Alrighty, so this is how it fits. It won't zip up. But there's plenty of room, and, really, are you going to zip it up? No, you want to be able to get to it fast. I mean, at least I know I do. So let's take that out so it doesn't stay. You cannot imagine how many phone cases are floating around in these bags. So I lose them, and I have to buy more, and I lose them again. Now I have a YouTube cell phone that I have. Here's the stuffing on the inside. Now I have my actual phone, so I'm more careful about not leaving it. But I have before, and I've had to call it, which sometimes when I'm recording, I put it on silent, so it's like, ah! So I try to be very careful. Dooney is always really good about packaging. So I got this on eBay. Did I finish telling you the story? Because, squirrel. Comes with a dust bag. It has the key keeper, and the leather is red. It's not quite the exact same red. I don't even, wait, it's not, it may not even be red. No, it's not red. It is the color of the zipper pulls here. And here is the inside. It feels like it's the old lining. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Dooney. So here is the front of the bag. So on the back of the bag is a zip pocket and a slit pocket. Okay. Let's see how deep. Of course, you have your registration card is in there. How deep it is. Yes, your cell phone can go in there, but it won't zip up. And that's what it looks like in the slit. But it is not, of course, not. You can't put it this way. You can put it only standing up that way. Then in the front, here is the leather tag, the leather Dooney tag right there. And it fits in there as well too. And then of course, here is the inside. It's a little stiff. And plenty of room. So this is really cute. I just thought that I wouldn't mind having it in my collection and trying it out. Looking at it now and seeing how it is, this definitely needs to be broken in. It doesn't open up. I mean, it has a wide opening, but it's just kind of awkward. I don't like the totes this way. That's why I like East-West totes. I like the camera bags when they're East-West. So I was curious to see if I would like this, and I kind of don't. I don't. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I love it. The leather is beautiful. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, the phone also fits long ways, so that helps. So I'm glad I got it. I just don't know if it's something that I would buy again. It's well, okay, it's definitely not something I would buy again. I can tell you that. I think for when I'm out on about for a baseball game, I think it'll be suitable for that. So it'd be somewhere where I don't have to get into the bag a lot. I wouldn't have to get into the bag a lot. I would not take it shopping though. Would not take it shopping. Alrighty. So y'all, tip, pro tip. Who's the pro? Not me. Go check out I Love Dooney's eBay store. And sometimes they'll have the same sale going on I Love Dooney eBay that they do at Dooney.com or I Love Dooney, and then you can get free shipping. Now sometimes they're you have to definitely play the let's add things up because sometimes they may cost a little bit more, but you're going to save in the shipping. So then it's like, okay, well, so what's the difference you say? And if it says free shipping, but then it really ends up costing the same as if you bought it at I Love Dooney plus the $15 free shipping. The difference is that I sometimes go check on eBay, the I Love Dooney store on eBay, because they'll have different colors available than they will on the I Love Dooney website or the Dooney.com website. So a lot of times that's the deal, is that you get the same the same sale price, but you have different options on the colors. And the color may sell out on ilovedooney.com, but maybe not on eBay, that kind of thing. So it's just part of the games that we play, Dooney lovers. Is it, and Bean Beauties, is that you just have to be hunting to get the deals. You have to be hunting. You have to be, diligent to do that. And it's just part of the game. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the hunt. It's all part of the hunt. All right, Bean Beauties, thanks for coming by for April bag of the month. I would score it an 8 out of 10. Tara's been doing her scoring system, so I'm going to borrow it a little bit. So I would say it's an 8 out of 10. I had been doing pass or fail, and also had been doing grades, A plus, B plus. I would call this a solid B plus. I would say it's an 8 out of 10. It's all really to do with preference. So it's plenty wide. You can get any cell phone in here, that's out right now, and it's got enough width on the sides here to be able to hold enough items, or you can stack them up and down. So you might have to play a little bit of Tetris, but the leather is super soft, like super soft. You can't go wrong with it. Did I do a 360? Here's the front, here's the side, here's the back, here's the other side, here's the bottom, here's the top. So my rating is, how was packaging? Excellent, fabulous. How was shipping? Excellent and fabulous, free shipping. The price, A-okay, because it was for $79 and I didn't have to pay shipping. It came quickly. It came packaged, factory wrapped. So this was definitely a win. Personal preference is, will you like the bag or not? It's like, okay. It's okay for my collection. I love a camera bag, but I love them when they're this way. I just wanted to know and see if I would have liked it, if I would have liked it this way or not. But it was a fabulous price, $79. I don't mind paying that to find out if I'm going to like it or not. I'll probably wear it. And I just think it's a great deal. You can't pass up a great deal. You cannot. All right, Bean Beauties, thank you so much. Love you. Bye-bye.